Hello, and thank you for watching this video. This video is going to be a short demonstration of using Power Pivot in Excel. So for this demonstration, I've created 40 rows of sales data, and now we can go to Power Pivot just by clicking Create Linked Table. So here we can see the sales table with 40 rows of data. And here we can define new columns. So the first column I'm going to define will be sales. So it will just be price multiplied by the number of units gives us sales. I'm just going to rename this column to sales. Then I'm going to define commission. It will just be the sales column which we've just defined times the commission rate divided by 100. So I'm going to rename this commission We can also use aggregate functions, so the sum of commission gives us total commission. So I'm just going to rename this total commission. We can also use date functions, so month from the sales date gives us the month. And we can do the same for the year. So that gives us the year. I'm just going to rename this sales year. So now we have our data columns and also our calculated columns in one table. And so we can just use the whole of this table in a pivot table. So new sheet, we can use our calculated column cells for a summary total, and we can break it down by year, which is also our calculated column. What we can also do in Power Pivot is define our own measures. So just going to define a very simple measure first, which will be the number of sales. The number of sales is the count of rows in the sales table. So there were 40 sales. I'm going to define another measure, which is just sales days. Which should come to 39. Because there will be one day with 2 sales on it. So that's 39. Just going to remove these two for now. And I'm going to break down the sales by product. And remove the year filter. And now what I'm going to do is create some measures so that we can break down the sales by product as percentages. First I'm going to do it by the percentages by all of the sales. So I'm going to click on sales table, add new measure. This I'm going to call all sales. We're going to use calculate, which takes an expression which would simply be the sum of the sales and it also takes a filter, and in this case it's going to be all. So it'll be all of the table rather than just what is displayed on the pivot table. So all sales table product. Just going to format this. So all sales comes to the same total as the grand total of all of the product sales. Just going to insert a product slicer. So if we have desktop, all sales will still come to the total of the table rather than just desktop sales. If we add laptop, all sales will still come to the complete total for the sales table. So we can use this to calculate a percentage now. So all sales has percentage equals sum sales divided by all. Just going to format it as a percentage. So if we were to include monitor and phone, then we get a breakdown of the sales as percentages. But if we were only looking at two products, desktop and laptop, we would want the percentage breakdown to reflect that we're only looking at desktop and laptop. We're only looking at computers. So I'm going to create two measures to do that. The first measure I'm going to call selected product sales. This is just going to be calculate. The expression is just going to be sum, then it's just sales. And now all selected will just select for us the products that are selected on the pivot table rather than the whole of the sales table. So sales table product, so the total for desktop and laptop is the same as the total which the pivot table provides us in the grand total row. So if we were to add monitor and phone to the slicer, then the selected product sales updates. So now we can use this to calculate a percentage. So selected product sales as percentage. So this will be the sum of sales divided by the selected product sales. So I'm just going to format this as a percentage. And so here we get a breakdown which is the same as the breakdown on all sales because we have everything selected. So if we were to just select phone, the phone is 100% of the cells that we've selected on the pivot table. And if we select monitor, then this percentage updates. If we were to select laptop, then it updates again, and if everything's selected, then these two columns are the same. But we just look at computers in isolation. So desktop tells in this sales table are slightly higher than laptops, which wouldn't happen in real life. But anyway, that's just demonstration data, and so that was a very simple demonstration of using Power Pivot in Excel. So thank you very much for watching